Good morning, everybody. This is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Penavers. Quick update on the severe weather threat this afternoon. Not a widespread severe weather threat, but we're going to have the isolated chance for some strong storms. Here's the current surface setup. We've got a front back to the west. We've got a stalled front to the north. And notice we've got a nice little twist in the atmosphere here. Temperatures are already in the low 60s here. We're all right before 6 o'clock, or excuse me, it's right before 10 o'clock in the morning. And dew points, though, this is the more important thing, I think. The dew points across the Carolinas especially. Look at these dew points in the 60s. That's pretty juicy for March. So there is the potential there. We've got some fuel for storms to build off of as this low, you can see this thing back here. This is our little low, which is going to move in this general direction. So late today, it's going to tap into some of this heat, this humidity, a little bit of twisting of the winds, and that's going to help produce the scattered severe storms that we're expecting today. Let me turn off everything but the fronts and show you that severe weather outlook. You can see that area in yellow across the Carolinas. That's a slight risk for severe storms. The darker green is what we call marginal. Don't get caught up in the words. I don't like using these words. Just focus on what we're talking about. On a scale from 0 to 5, we're going to be in the 2 range today. So that means scattered severe storms possible, probably damaging winds and hail. We're not looking at a big tornado outbreak. This is not going to be a tornado issue. And let me show you why. I'm going to show you the tornado probabilities. They're less than 2%. So this is not a tornado setup today. This is a hail setup. You can see that yellow area. This is the 15% chance of 1-inch diameter hail and damaging winds 60 miles an hour higher. That's the yellow area at 15%. So clearly straight line winds and hail would be our primary concern. As far as timing, this is a look at our Futurecast model called the HRR. It's a high resolution model. And you can see us going into the afternoon. So let's go to 1 o'clock this afternoon, and you can see the storms are really firing up in Tennessee at 1 o'clock. This is going to be a late day and evening event. We'll go towards the evening hours, and notice the scattered storms. They're scattered. They're not a line. There's not discrete cells. These are going to be hailers because there's really cold air aloft with this system. So as this line of storms moves in this evening, 5, 6, 7, 8, even 9 o'clock this evening, these storms are going to have the potential to produce some small hail and some damaging winds. That's our primary concern as we go into the evening hours. Again, not a huge threat today, but we're getting into that time of year where you should stay weather aware. If I have a car outside and I have a garage, this is a day I'd want to park it inside because the potential is there for some decent sized hail with the cold air aloft and the setup in the atmosphere and damaging straight line winds. Not a huge tornado threat today, thankfully, but just stay weather aware. Make sure you have the Weathercaster app and stay tuned to NBC Charlotte. I'll keep you updated throughout the afternoon, and we'll keep you updated online and on social as we go through the evening.